You know, this would be so fun if you were actually each here. And you're not, and I'm sorry about that. But I like how everybody's adjusting. Good for you and good for us, right? Today, the story about the ordinary boy and how Jesus used an ordinary boy with an ordinary lunch to do something extraordinary and to feed a lot of people. Let's look at something related to that. So I'm going to draw, and I'm going to ask Jessica to also draw something, but she's going to do it over there because we're also being safe. Just draw something ordinary. What would you say is ordinary? Maybe a light bulb, maybe a button. What do you think? Yeah, a button. A button, or like a ladder, or a plant, anything, just normal old stuff. All right, so draw something. Don't tell me what it is. I'll show you guys in a minute. We're just going to do it super fast. And if you were here, I would have you do it. So at home, you could get some paper and do this. This can be a fun thing. And I'll show you some ways to do it. My kids and I used to do some of these things when they were little, to keep us busy when the adults were talking sometimes. So, did you draw yours? Okay. I drew this. I thought I was drawing a cup, and now I look at it and it looks a little like a pitcher that pours things. But anyway, I'm going to still say it's maybe a cup. And what did you draw?
A light bulb.
Look at that, a light bulb. Now, the person you trade with takes the thing and tries to make it something different, something extraordinary, something not ordinary. Let's see. I know. You can do this at home and it's really fun. Okay. We kind of did almost the same thing and we didn't even look. So I decided the light bulb made me look at maybe a queen, somebody that had a crown on their head. And then I see Jessica's. She turned the cup upside down and made it a hat for a person. Now this would be fun if you actually had a cup, and sometimes younger kids, that can be more fun for them to have something ordinary, like maybe they have a marker and they look at it and go, okay, it's a marker, but I'm going to pretend it's a nose, a Pinocchio nose, and then I might pass it to someone else who says, oh, I think it looks a lot like, what? You know what this is? I'm in a boat, and this is an oar helping me go through the water. You can do things like that with just anything. It's a good way to make fun. Another thing is that we used to do this one sitting in church. I might draw 3 little dots, and I would give it to my kid sitting next to me, and usually it was my most wiggly kid, got lots of this. And they would take the 3 dots and they would decide it looked like a house starting out to them, and they would draw something and I would add to it, or I would give them a new line, a squiggly line or something. Anyway, the real point though is how something just ordinary can really be used in an extraordinary way with God, with the power of God. So when you do this, share what you come up with. I want to lead us in a prayer now. So would you join me? God, thank you for making us each unique and special. Help us to be like the kid who shared what he had, his ordinary plain old lunch. We know you can do extraordinary things through even us, through me and through each one of you and your families. Help us to use our gifts for you and watch our faith grow.